Hi everyone, it's Vicky here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to organize and customize nodes, as well as how to add nodes to your networks. If you're tired of boring networks, or you want to memorize things better or help others understand your Houdini scenes, this video is perfect for you. So let's get started. As you can see in this example, I have a network full of nodes, and each node is different color, and also with nodes I have some notes to explain what these groups do. I also added an image, and I can move it around when I move my node. I also grouped these nodes so I can move them around and minimize them. So let's have a look at how we can do that. So here I have my fracture Houdini scene, and you can see that we have a lot of nodes here. So let me just expand this network so that we can see it. So we have our geometries, we have the dot network, and we also have some collisions and the cameras. So first, let's group these things. So I will select all my cameras and then go to this menu here at the top and click on this icon here. Okay, and now you can see that it grouped our nodes. It created a net box, so I can move it around and the cameras will move as well. I can minimize it and it will minimize the cameras and give me some description of what's happening inside. And I can also double click here on the top to rename this group, so I can rename it to cameras. Okay, now I will group these three nodes. So again, select them, group them, and rename this group to dynamics. Again, I can minimize it, and I can also move these nodes around in this net box to resize the net box. If I want to move the node outside the net box, I just quickly move it outside, and now it's not connected. Okay, let's move it back inside. And I can also resize it by dragging the edges of this box. Okay, so now I want to distinguish these two boxes. So what I can do is go to the color palette. So you can click on this icon here or just click C on your keyboard. And now select the network and you can pick color for the network. Or you can drag this color to the box to change its color. So similarly to the net boxes, I can also change the colors of the nodes. So let me drag this color to the node and you can see that it changes color. So what if I'm giving this scene to someone else and I want them to know what each group does? Then I can add some notes for each group. So let's click on the sticky note icon over here. And this is our sticky note. And now we can type things here. So I can, for example, type shelf, tools, approach. I can resize it the same as with netbox, and now I can change the color of the node and of the network it's applied to. So let's select both of these things, and now in our color palette we can change the color. So now the link between these two is clear. Okay, so now I want to visualize better what's happening inside these networks. And you can see, for example, camera node has a different shape than Autodop network. So there must be a way to change other shapes as well. And yes, we can do that by clicking on the shape palette next to the color palette or clicking Z on the keyboard. Now you'll see the shape palette, and the same as with colors, we can select the nodes we want to apply change to, and then we select the shape. So for the plate, I want to have a round node. If you cannot see the change, you need to go to View and then Show Custom Nodes Shapes. When it's switched off, you will not see the change. So all the nodes will look the same. So make sure to switch it on. Okay, so now let's say I want to add a general node to this scene. So I'll again create a sticky note and type something inside. And let's switch on the color palette again. So click C on the keyboard. And now I can do two things here. So first, I can drag colors to the background of this node, or I can drag colors to the text and it will change the color of the text. What I can also do is get rid of the background. So I'll right click on the sticky note, and then you'll see the menu and you just hide background. So now I only have the text here. Okay, so now let's add some images to our network. So next to the sticky note, you will see this image icon. When you click on it, it allows you to pick an image you want to add. So just press accept. And now you can see I have my image and I can move it around. If you cannot move it around, then you need to go to Tools and then Edit Background Image or Ctrl-I. Now we have several options here. First of all, we can resize. Then we can change the transparency. And we can also link it to a note. So let me create null, or it can be any other note. And I'll rename this one to background image move. And now I click on this icon, drag it to my null. Now we can see the link between them. And when I move my note, the image will move as well. So if I want to add some reference images and tell someone that this network should be creating something like this, then I can easily link this image to the network. Now I can link it to a different node. So just click and drag, and now it's linked to this node over here. Once you're done, you can go to Tools and Edit Background Images, switch it off, and now you will not be able to move this image. Okay, so that's it in this tutorial. You can use these tools to create nice rainbow networks or just organize your nodes better. Thank you for watching, and I hope it helped.